module 3. Module 3. Okay, I was facing some network problem. Anyway, so now you tell me, have you any confusion over the discussion on module 2, module 3, starting from double integration, Macaulay's method, and then Castigliano's theorem, using these different methods, how we can find out the deflection and slope at the free end of a cantilever if it is subjected to pointed load at the free end, or UDL over its whole span. Similarly, what is the maximum deflection or deflection at the middle and slope at both ends of a simply supported beam subjected to UDL over its whole span, or a pointed load acting at the midpoint of the beam. So up to this we have discussed. So have you any problem? Excuse me.
No, sir.
Anyone is there? You may ask me. If anyone is there who has any confusion, you may ask me. So no one is there, no? So then I can go ahead. But later don't ask me, sir, it is not. And if I ask, then don't give any excuse. Remember it. And Vishal, so your marks is not satisfactory. Why? You got only 4 marks from quiz 1. I already announced at that day. So now can you explain about your poor performance? Why? Like we misclick or wrong answer? What you, just you tell me properly. One thing is misclick, that is unfortunate. But if you assume the wrong answer, that is not your misfortune. Okay. Now you tell me, by chance you have clicked, or you think that misclick, इसका मतलब you don't have any control on your finger, over your hand, you don't have any control. Suddenly your finger is activated, and by how I don't know, and it is going to on the mouse, and ultimately a pressure is generated and it was clicked, right? I'm not understanding. Misclick means what? After then automatically it will be converted to, I mean, it was converted to wrong answer. Anyway, so be careful next time. Okay. Time and tide never waits, remember. Never wait for anyone. There it is. Hmm. Hmm. Is there anyone? Is there anyone waiting in? I mean, in queue, waiting to join? Nikhil Dalmia, Ankit Anand. Anyway, next is up to this we have already discussed WL cube 24 by 24 EI. That is the slope at the point A for a simply supported beam subjected to UDL over its whole span, where W is the load intensity for that rectangular load, L is the span of the beam, and EI, capital EI, is the flexural rigidity of the beam. Okay. Next is this problem. This is very important problem. Suppose this is one type of cantilever frame, na? Because load is given here. Instead of fixing at the point B, so this is actually bracket type frame, and it is fixed at the point A. Okay, where the length of AB is small a and length of BC is small b. Now it is given a vertical load P is applied to the cantilever frame, acting at what? At the point C. So assuming constant EI and considering only bending deformation. That is, shear deformation is not considered, because due to the load P uh, which is transverse to the section BC. So in that case, it may be acting as shear force, and due to shear force, there may be the deformation. So that deformation is ignored here. That's why it is given here to consider only bending deformation, right? Find the horizontal and vertical displacements of point C. Also find the slope at point C. Now one thing you remember, you see that this due to this vertical displacement, we need a vertical pointed load to be applied at the point C, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is already given. P load is given. But in order to find out the horizontal displacement of the point C, as there is no horizontal pointed load, so we need to apply a dummy pointed load at the point C in order to find out the horizontal displacement of the same point according to Castigliano's theorem, as well as in order to find out the slope at the point C, as there is no external movement given in the diagram, we need to consider a dummy external movement acting about the point C in order to find out the slope at the same point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, one thing you remember, whenever we consider Castigliano's theorem, so we need to consider the total length. So in order to consider the total length, first we should consider a section between C and B, and then from second section from B to A, and integration will follow from 0 to B for C to B, and from B to A it will follow 0 to, tell me, because it is not horizontally continued. No, horizontally it is continued from C to B. After then it will going downward vertically. So then B to A, again integration 0 to A. That means if you consider 0 to B and 0 to A, actually what you are considering from 0 to C to B and B to A, matlab C to A. Totally you have to consider. Remember it. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now one thing you tell me, what is the section here and what is the section here? So can you understand or not? You just see here and tell me. I will ask, remember it. Okay. You follow, try to understand what is written here. Okay. Meanwhile, I just try to set the writing pad. I forgot to set it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now tell me, is there any problem or it is clear? If it is clear, then I will ask you a question. Hello.
No, sir, I have doubt on what you're discussing.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, can you show the screen again? I was reading it.
Just a minute. Tell me. You see, if you take the, because whatever the load you consider, first of all, you are going to find out vertical displacement. Then don't consider Q or M, anything, because P load is given, pointed vertical load is given. Okay.
Yes,
But in this case, you don't know the direction of deflection. So that load, whatever is given, if it is given downward or upward, that does not factor. So that means what you will consider, load is given, thus that is enough, upward or downward, but it is, the load should be vertically directed, remember, in order to find out the vertical displacement. Which type of load? Pointed load. Pointed load, or you can say concentrated load. Concentrated load, or you can say discontinuous load, same thing. Okay.
yes, sir.
So now P, only considering P load, as there is no load given from B to C, so you just consider a section here. So then, and you know, between C and B there is no load. You may ask me, sir, between B and A there is no load, but the direction is vertical and BC direction is, axis is horizontal. That's why we need to consider two sections in this case. Okay. So first of all, the section between C and B. So then what is the limit of x 0 to x to, tell me, small b, right?
Yes.
Sir.
Then what is mx? It is downward load, so minus px. And as we need to, as we know, del u del p, that will give you the vertical deflection at the point C, right? So that means we need to differentiate this mx equation with respect to p. Then del mx del p equal to what? Minus x. Do you agree? Or any confusion?
Agreed.
Yes.
Now one thing you tell me, next is a to b, a b to a. What is the limit of x? This one.
0 and 0.
Now one thing you tell me, what is the effect of this p at the point B? Can you tell me? This force will be acting as it is acting at point C, as it will be acting at point B, along with a moment. So what is the moment? P into distance B and sense of moment clockwise definitely, which is produced about the point B. With what type of moment it will produce? Clockwise sense of moment the P force will produce. So the moment will be clockwise. And what is the value? The force into the displacement, I mean the distance. Okay. So that means it is P into B. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes,
you
sir.
can say, and now this moment along this distance, okay, will change itself or it will remain same? Tell me.
Yes, sir. What?
This moment value PB, suppose you know it is x. So here if you put in this equation, in this moment equation, x equal to b, maximum b you can put, and you will be getting minus PB. And that is the moment, because you know clockwise moment, because we start from calculation from this side, so clockwise moment is taken here negative. Okay, so that's why this moment, clockwise moment, is actually we are getting negative. So now if x equal to b, if you put, you will be getting minus PB. Or you can also consider what is the effect of P at the point B. The load will be coming here along with the moment, and that moment should be equal to the moment produced about the point B by the load P acting at C, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My question is, from B to A, is there any change in load? This moment load, I mean, PB value will change itself or it will remain same? ये जो वैल्यू है ये किसके ऊपर डिपेंड कर रहा है? P का परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस कितना दूर ले सकते हैं? अप टू B तक.
B, sir.
B के बाद इधर है कुछ?
No, sir.
Beyond B? So that means B maximum you can take up to B. इसके
Yes,
बाद if you go in this direction, this distance remains same or not?
So it remains same.
So that means what? This moment value will not be changed. Same simple question I am asking, and you are not able to respond. I don't know. This moment value will not be changed because it is a constant value PB.
Yes, sir.
And this moment equation, this equation depends on x value. In this direction, moment value will be changing, but it will not change in this direction, because the distance should be taken for moment by the force P is horizontal, because load is vertical. That's why. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So now if you take a section here from the B point, suppose at a distance y, you can take, na?
Yes.
What is the moment? My. So my equal to कितना होगा? कहीं भी सेक्शन लो, मोमेंट लेकिन यही रहेगा, माइनस PB. Understood?
Yes.
So that means my equal to mb, कहीं भी ये equation, this moment equation p into b minus pb, definitely it will remain same from b to a. That's why at anywhere at a distance y may be, so it is actually what y is varying from 0 to a. Anywhere you can take the section, moment equation will be equal to mb. It will not change. So that is equal to minus pb. Understood? Then del my del p equal to, because you know we need to differentiate with respect to p, the moment equation. So del my del p equal to what? Minus b. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what is the vertical deflection? First of all, del u del p matlab 0 to b integration 0 to b mx by ei del mx del p dx plus 0 to a मतलब b to a, टोटल लेंथ आपको लेना है ना स्ट्रक्चर का, 0 to a my by ei del my del p dy. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
One thing you can, if you notice here, it is written dx, here it is written dy, because this direction is y direction and this direction is x direction. Understood? यहाँ पे जो छोटा सा एरिया, स्मॉल लेंथ, इसका थिकनेस होगा dy. यहाँ पे अगर छोटा सा सेक्शन लेंगे इसका dx. अंडरस्टूड?
Yes.
उसके बाद क्या है? उसके बाद तो सिंपल है. नाउ इंटीग्रेट इट. mx का वैल्यू कितना है? mx का वैल्यू माइनस p into x. राइट इट हियर. 1 by ei you can take common. Okay, 1 by ei you can take common, and here it is, it will be what? Minus px. Minus px है ना? यहाँ पे minus px है.
Yes, sir.
So minus
Yes,
px
sir.
0 to b. So add del x del p del mx del p कितना है? Minus x. They are written here, and it is minus pb and minus b from 0 to a. You see here from 0 to a, this is the value of my and del my del p. Write it here and integrate, and ultimately you are getting this expression. As you are getting plus sign, so that means direction will follow the direction of the load considered at the point C. Understood? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Next is horizontal displacement. Whenever we are going to find out horizontal deflection, we need to apply a dummy horizontal pointed load Q. Now according to P and Q, you have to consider the equations. Okay, moment equations. Understood? इसमें क्या था? ये था, ये A था, this is the B, this is the P, and along with that a dummy load, pointed dummy, horizontal dummy load is considered. This is Q. In order to find out delta C horizontal. Horizontally, what is the displacement of point C? Okay. It is the point C. Now you take a section here. What is this distance is x. So 0 to x to a. What is the moment? Minus p x.
Minus p into
Do you agree? और क्या होगा? Q कोई मूवमेंट बनाएगा? Q तो इसी लाइन पे है. हाँ?
No, sir.
No, sir. Very good. But you need to differentiate. You know it is del u del q होना चाहिए ना? So del q करना पड़ेगा. That is equal to what? Don't follow. That is written in the left side. It is 0. There is any q term? Is there
No,
any
sir.
q term? So that means it is 0. Next is 0 to, sorry, it is actually 0 to b. 0 to y to a. That means यहाँ पे सेक्शन ले रहा है यहाँ पे. That is why. So before going to that, at the point B, what is the moment you will you got this one? MB equal to कितना मिला था आपको? Tell me. Minus P into B. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
If x equal to B, you will be getting MB equal to minus PB. Now MY यहाँ पे कितना मिलेगा? ये जो इक्वेशन जो PB जो है PB that should be minus because you know PB is minus y because it is a clockwise movement and downward load at the point C will make clockwise movement. So as it is downward, so it will make a negative movement. That's why. So that means, and this minus PB value will remain same anywhere from B to A. So first of all, you write this one. Then, if this distance y distance is perpendicular to Q or not?
Yes, sir.
That means Q will make movement now. Understood? So what is that movement? So just imagine there is another Q. So that means clockwise movement. And clockwise movement, definitely in this case we are taking negative. So minus Q into Y. Can you write this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And if Y is going to varying to 0 to A, so definitely what is the MA value? So minus PB minus Q into A. Ultimately Q actually does not exist, however. Okay, so now in this case del My del Q equal to कितना है? Minus Y ना, क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो Q नहीं है 0 और minus QY का differentiation with respect to Q that will be equal to minus Y. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Now you integrate it, del U del Q 0 to B mx मतलब minus px del mx del Q 0. So ये क्या हो जाएगा? ये पार्ट ये अगर 0 है तो क्या हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा ना. इतना टाइम लगाते हो.
Yes.
Have you any other idea? कि apart from 0 you huh?
No, sir. Zero, sir.
If del mx del Q equal to 0, this part will become 0 or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So why you are taking much time to respond? Huh? Next, so this part will remain. So that means my मतलब कितना है? Minus PB minus QY del My del Q मतलब minus Y. So 0 to A. That is, and Q is 0. It is also 0 now. Before starting the integration, then it will be minus minus plus PBY dy na. Will be equal to 1 by EI integration 0 to A. It will be what? Minus minus plus PB. PB is constant na. Y is varying na. So you can take outside the integration PB. So that means you can say Y dy. Can you write this? Minus minus
Yes.
plus. Then it will be what? Y square by 2. So PB by EI y square by 2 0 to A. That means what? PB square by 2 EI. Can you write this?
Yes, sir.
And as you are getting plus sign, and what is the direction of Q considered? Rightward. So that means deflection will follow rightward direction. Okay, horizontal deflection. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next is slope. In order to find the slope, again, what you can do, you don't have any option to change the given figure. This you have to consider because this is given. This is given. So it is given. Now at the point C, as we are going to find out the slope, then what we can do, we just consider a dummy moment. Right? my dear student, you should respond, you should interact. Don't keep always mute,
Yes, sir.
so that I can understand whether you are understanding or no. If you don't respond, if you keep mute, then how can I understand? You should interact, no? Sometimes you may ask me something.
Yes, sir.
देखो, मैंने मेरे मुझसे जितना दूर हो सकता है मैं करता हूँ, लेकिन ये तो टैबलेट नहीं है ना, आपका भी इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए सीखने में. सो दिस इज द dummy movement. Now you tell me, if you take a section here, what is the mx0 to x to a, if it is x, so definitely minus px, ये तो क्लॉकवाइज करेगा ना p, और ये भी क्लॉकवाइज मूवमेंट लिया है, so minus m0. Can you write this?
Yes, sir.
Then del mx, because you know theta c, that should be equal to del u del m naught. Actually it needs an external movement at that point. As it is not given, we add a dummy external movement. So with respect to that movement, if we partially differentiate the strain energy of the whole structure, as strain energy for the whole structure is to be taken under consideration, that's why we need to follow from C to the point A. Understood? And
Yes.
in this journey from C to A, wherever the section is required to consider, we have to follow. Okay, so del mx del m naught, that is equal to कितना होगा, -1 होगा ना, इसका डिफरेंशिएशन. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it is the B point. So MB equal to कितना होगा? In this case, as the direction of axis is changed after point B, that's why we always need to consider the movement at the point B. So you just put, sorry, this is B, ना? So then you put B in this equation. So MB equal to क्या होगा? ये B point में ये कितना है? C to B, V. So you put here x equal to B. So it will be minus PB minus M naught. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
that means suppose you just consider a movement at the point B. Suppose coming back. So this is the movement, total movement MB, and that is equal to, definitely both are minus, so we don't have any confusion of direction, because you know clockwise movement is taken as negative, so these two terms contains negative, so definitely it will be clockwise. There is no confusion, right? Now if you take a section at the between B to A, if you take a section and the distance is say y, this is y. Now is there any, I mean there is no horizontal load, na? Whenever we follow the vertical direction, the section taken in the vertical limb, as there is no horizontal load, so that means this moment equation will not be changed. Am I right? If there is any vertical load given, then with respect to the vertical direction, if length is changed, so moment value also will be changed, right? If there is any vertical load given, then you know a horizontal load is given, then in vertical direction moment value will be changed with respect to the value of y. With variation of y, moment value will be changing if there is any horizontal load given, but it is not given actually. So in this case, we consider a dummy load, horizontal load, and definitely you follow कि this value is changing with respect to q, right?
Yes, sir.
But in this case, no question of taking the dummy load, because only we are going to find out slope and we need to consider an external moment. So that, okay, that dummy moment is taken. Now, so that between B to A, that means 0 to Y to A, there is no change in moment equation. If we take My, so My should be equal to MB, that is equal to PB minus M0. Then del My, del M0 equal to kitna? -1. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Now take the integration 0 to B Mx. Mx क्या है? ये Mx है. Put here. This is Mx. What is del Mx? Del M naught -1 dx. So this is the consideration from C to B, and this is the consideration from B to A. From B to A, My equal to kitna hai? This is the My, and this is del My, del M naught -1. Then M1 is 0. What you can write, my dear? Minus Px -1 minus Pb -1. That means minus plus Px, right? It is what? Px. So इसका इंटीग्रेशन क्या होगा? Px square by 2 होगा, है ना? 0 to
Yes,
B.
sir.
So it will be, ultimately it will take the form of P B square by 2, right?
Yes, sir.
और इसका क्या होगा? ये तो Pb है, माइनस प्लस, और dy. तो dy का इंटीग्रेशन क्या होगा? y. Now from 0 to A, so it will become what? 0 to B, and it will become 0 to A, the limit. So it will be PBA, right?
Yes, sir.
तो क्या लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे? 1 by EI PB square by 2 plus PBA. Now can you take common PB?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Take it PB by EI. Then what you can find here? B by 2 plus A. That you can find, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
That is equal to PB. So you can write 2A plus B by 2 2EI. Can you write?
Yes, sir.
What is the
Yes, sir.
sign? Positive. Because B is positive. It is
Yes.
not negative now. A is positive. P force is positive. EI is positive. So with this consideration, the expression should be positive. So that means the slope will follow clockwise direction of the external movement, dummy movement, which is considered here. Okay, clockwise. So definitely it will be clockwise. Here.
Yes.
अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा यार है। तो आप देखो कि ये जो प्रॉब्लम है, मैं इसको थोड़ा सा छोटा कर देता हूँ सो दैट यू कैन, हाँ, इसको पढ़ो पहले। कैन इट, इज इट रीडेबल, और आई मीन कैन यू रीड?
Yes, sir.
तो पहले पढ़ो।
Yes, sir.
ये है कि एक कैंटिलीवर रिंग, दिस टाइप, इसका लिमिट क्या है? देखो 90 डिग्री है ना? तो मतलब इफ यू कंसीडर थीटा, सो द आर्क लेंथ is subtended by an angle 90, 0 to 90. Am I right? So this is the cantilever ring AB having a circular axis. Definitely it is circular axis, na? You will follow the arc, circular arc. So circular axis of mean radius R. Mean radius मतलब क्या है? ये जो mean radius है, मतलब you know, suppose that means what is the, suppose this is the mean radius, means suppose it is, if it is the center of curvature, okay, then it is the centroidal axis, then it will be the mean radius. mean radius of curvature. Okay, that means from the center of curvature to the centroidal axis of the section. Are you getting? Similarly, if it is the circular arc, so its centroidal layer will follow this one. No? So that means if what is the center of curvature? So this one is R. Understood? Because if you
Yes, sir.
take the cross section, you will be getting the centroidal axis. Okay. Now you follow this. R is built in at carries AB having a circular axis of mean radius R. Okay, and this cantilever ring is built in at the point B and carries a vertical load P at its free end A. Using the theorem of Castigliano, find the vertical and horizontal deflection of point A. Also find the angle of rotation of the tangent at A. इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब क्या है? Slope है. Find the angle of rotation of the tangent at A due to the applied load P. Okay. ठीक है? समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आप इसको देखो कैसे कैसे किया है. ओके, ये किताब में भी आपको मिलेगा. इतना दूर तो देखो पहले एंड देन यू जस्ट टेल मी इफ देयर इज. यू टेक 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes you take minutely. Okay, minutely read it. If you tell me, I can enlarge the view. But if it is understandable, then okay. क्या क्या किया है इसमें? तो कंटिन्यूअस है ना, कंटिन्यूअस चेंज. हार्ड. इसमें हम क्या करेंगे? इसमें मैंने छोटा सा एलिमेंट लिया, ये एलिमेंट लिया. ठीक है, इसका सबटेंडेड एंगल क्या है? डी थीटा. एंड दिस सेक्शन इज टेकन फ्रॉम दिस vertical line or from the line of action of the load P at an angle theta. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Then it is also R, na? It is also R. Now you tell me, as we are going to find out vertical deflection as well as horizontal deflection. So in case of vertical deflection, this is the line of action. From that, we need to find out this distance or not. This distance is required
sir.
for the moment produced by P. Similarly, this is the point. So from that, this is the line of action of this is the load Q. So this is the distance required to produce the moment at this point by the load Q. Right? Right or wrong?
Yes.
ये लोड है ना, हम यहाँ पे सेक्शन ले रहे हैं, इसको बढ़ाया, यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा एलिमेंट कंसीडर करें. नाउ यू कंसीडर दिस इज थीटा. सो नाउ हियर एट दिस सेक्शन व्हाट इज द मोमेंट? सो दिस इज द लोड P. सो वी नीड which distance? It is the reference, it is the centroidal axis. So we need to consider this distance or not. What is the moment produced by P? This distance. Similarly, at this point, what is the moment produced by any horizontal load acting at the point A? So that means this is the perpendicular distance of Q or not from this point. So this distance is required or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is followed here, no? So that means this distance and this distance, they are required. This distance is required to moment produced by P, and this distance is required to moment produced by P, produced by Q. Where the moment? Here. Okay. Here what is the moment produced by Q, that is the distance. Moment produced by P, that is the distance. So first of all, you find out the distance if it is theta and if it is r. Now you tell me what is that distance, this one. Okay, you come here. This is what? This is r. This is theta. That is this triangle you have to follow. Then how much distance it is? Tell me. R sin theta or not? Because this is 90 degree.
R sin. Yes.
And this is what? R cos theta. Am I right? For this triangle?
R sin.
It is R
Yes.
sin theta and it is R cos theta, na?
Yes, sir.
This one. So ये तो हमको चाहिए था ये distance. ये तो मिल गया R sin theta. लेकिन मुझे ये distance चाहिए. So what we will do? How much it is? A to this one. It is radius or not? This one is radius. I want to say this distance is what? This is the mean radius R or not? क्या हुआ?
Yes, sir.
कितना टाइम लगा था? ये डिस्टेंस क्या है? ये आर है ना? ये भी आर है, ये भी आर है, ये भी आर है. ठीक है, ऐसे आर्क बना रहा है ना? तो किसी जगह से अगर इसका सेंटर जो पॉइंट है, किसी जगह से आर ही होगा ना, सब जगह में, है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
इतना क्यों टाइम लगा रहे? तो ये आर है और ये आर cos थीटा, तो ये कितना होगा? ये हो जाएगा r माइनस आर cos थीटा. एनी क्वेश्चन? Have you any question?
No, sir.
Then you consider at this section if the moment is m theta, because you know theta is varying from 0 to pi by 2, right? If you want to move from A to B, how much you have to travel with respect to theta? 0 to pi by 2 or not?
Yes, sir.
So theta is varying, so that's why it is written m theta. So m theta equal to what? First of all, in order to take the vertical deflection, don't consider the q value unnecessary. Okay, you may consider, there is no problem, because q will not appear in the expression. Why? Because before integration, q will be taken as 0, as well as when you consider del m theta del p, q will not come here. Okay, that's why. Anyway, so m theta equal to kya? Only focus on p load, because it is only given and it is vertical. So p into r sin theta. Can you write this? And it is downward load, so minus sign is taken here. Q into r sin theta. Any doubt?
No, sir.
And in order to find out the vertical deflection, delta A is equal to what? Del U del P. So we need to differentiate this moment equation with respect to P. So del M theta del P equal to minus R sin theta. Right? P के differentiate कितना होगा? 1 ना? Minus R sin theta आएगा ना?
Yes, sir.
Then del A del B vertical deflection equal to क्या है? ये theta you can take the section anywhere between A to B and we will be getting the same equation, because only the load P which is applied at the point A, there is no other load given between A and B, so that the single equation is only to be taken under consideration. And so 0 to pi by 2, this one you can write. And now question is that this one, you are familiar with dx or dy like that. So then how much it will be? This length, this small length, it is dx ना? जैसे मैंने कहीं पे सेक्शन लिया था, ये x है, तो dx क्या था? ये dx था ना? सिमिलरली ये आर्क लेंथ कितना होगा? ये हो जाएगा 8 d थीटा होगा कि नहीं?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
तो यहाँ पे dx के जगह में क्या होगा, r d थीटा होगा, आर्क लेंथ होगा ना, क्योंकि ये तो आर्क है, तो r d थीटा. ओके, नाउ इंटीग्रेट इट, पुट माइनस पी आर साइन थीटा minus r sin theta as mx del m theta del p value. This is r d theta. Then p r cube taken outside. So p r cube by ei minus minus plus. So what is the part inside the integration? We have to consider sin theta, sin square theta d theta. So then you know sin square theta d theta मतलब क्या है, 1/2 2 sin square theta. Can you write? That means half. ये हो जाएगा 1 minus cos 2 theta. Can you write?
Yes, sir.
So that's why this half is taken here and 1 minus cos theta written here. Instead of sin square theta, we can write half into 2 into sin square theta, and half is taken outside the integration, and 2 sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. And then integrate, it will be what? Integration d theta minus integration cos 2 theta d theta, right? 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2. It is what? It is equal to what? Theta, right? Theta 0 to pi by 2. और ये इंटीग्रेशन क्या होगा इसका, माइनस cos 2 थीटा क्या होगा, sin 2 थीटा by 2, 0 to pi by 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
तो इसका इंटीग्रेशन इसका क्या होगा, दैट इज इक्वल टू पाई बाई 2. दैट इज इक्वल टू क्या है, पाई बाई 2 है ना.
Yes, sir.
और ये क्या हो जाएगा, साइन पाई का वैल्यू कितना होगा, 0.
0, sir.
और साइन 0 का वैल्यू कितना होगा, 0. तो ये 0 हो जाएगा, सिर्फ पाई बाई 2 आएगा. तो पाई बाई 2 आएगा तो यहाँ पे पाई आएगा, यहाँ पे 2 2 जा 4 आया.
Yes, sir.
And it is positive, so it will follow the downward direction, that means the direction of the P. Similarly, in order to find out the horizontal deflection, we need to apply this horizontal load. Then what is the moment equation m theta? M theta equal to, you know, ये तो आएगा ही माइनस पी आर साइन थीटा, ये आएगा ना, ये तो है. यहाँ पे कितना मोमेंट बनाएगा P, already you have written here. Along with this, Q will produce the moment, and it will also, and you know, P will consider the moment clockwise, and it is taken minus. Of course, Q is also considered a clockwise moment, so then it will be also taken as minus. So Q into what is the distance of this distance. This distance is perpendicular to this section. Okay, so that means, or line of action. This is the distance between the line of action and this section, perpendicular distance. So it will be, if you take r common, you can take r common. So what you can write here, 1 minus cos theta. This will be the equation or not?
Yes.
One thing you remember, I am not forcing you to say yes, sir. If it is on really yes, then you can say yes, sir. Okay. So that means what? What is the equation produced by P and Q at this section? One is minus P into r sin theta, another is minus Q into this distance is what? R1 minus cos theta. Okay, this is the m theta equation. It is written here. You see here, it is written here, na?
Yes, sir.
Then in order to find out
Yes.
delta A H, मतलब horizontal deflection at the point A. So we need, that should be equal to del U del Q. With respect to Q, you have to differentiate the moment equation. Here, as vertical deflection, with respect to P, the differentiation is taken. So now with respect to Q, it is 0, and it will become what? Tell me. Q is 1, so minus R into 1 minus cos theta. है कि नहीं? इसका डिफरेंशिएशन करोगे तो क्या आएगा, माइनस आर इंटू 1 माइनस कॉस थीटा आएगा कि नहीं, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू क्यू.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
इसका डिफरेंशिएशन क्या हो जाएगा, 0 हो जाएगा. वही लिखा है यहाँ पे।
Yes,
ये
sir.
इसके बाद इंटीग्रेशन करो 0 to π/2, ये वैल्यू लिखो यहाँ पे और दैट इज 0, और ये वैल्यू यहाँ पे लिखो दैट इज डेल एम थीटा डेल क्यू, और dx के जगह में आर्क लेंथ क्या होगा, आर डी थीटा। इसके बाद इंटीग्रेशन करोगे तो ये आएगा पॉजिटिव, दैट मीन्स इट विल फॉलो द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द डमी लोड व्हिच इज कंसीडर्ड एट द पॉइंट ए। सिमिलरली consider the, in order to find out the slope we need a dummy moment, and according to that what is the section here, then don't consider q. Okay, that means what, that means slope, in order to find out the slope, okay, so this is the load. Now you consider a very infinitesimal small area, that is d theta. That means this arc length is equal to what, r d theta. Okay, and this is theta, and this is what, this is r sin theta. And q load we don't need to consider. If it is the case of slope, we need to consider a dummy moment. Okay, then what is the moment here? Moment is equal to minus p r sin theta. Clockwise, it is also clockwise, minus m naught. This will be the moment you see here also. And then del m theta, del m naught, that is equal to -1, because we know del c theta c equal to delta u delta m naught. So that's why with respect to m naught it is differentiated, and that's why this m naught external dummy moment is considered at the point A. Okay, then just 0 to π/2, if you integrate m theta मतलब क्या है ये, और del m theta del m naught मतलब -1, and this is the arc length, small arc length r dx. Instead of dx or dy it will be r d theta. Then m naught equal to 0. Then what is the p r, ये taken outside the integration, p r और e r कितना होगा, p r square है ना, p r into r, p r square is taken outside, p r square by e I. So inside the integration 0 to π/2 minus minus plus क्या रहेगा, sin theta d theta. Sin theta d theta का इंटीग्रेशन क्या है, cos theta minus cos theta 0 to π/2. Am I right? That means
Yes,
cos
sir.
theta 0 to π/2 to 0. Cos π/2, now cos 0 equal to क्या है, 1,
1,
और माइनस cos
Zero.
π/2 इक्वल टू कितना है,
0 sir.
0. दैट मीन्स कितना है, तो 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो p r square by e I into 1 p r square by e I. It is positive, so it will follow the sense of dummy moment, so clockwise. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
ओके, आप देखोगे, कोशिश करोगे, मैंने आपको इसको ये कोशिश करोगे, और नहीं तो इसको छोड़ो, इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं देगा। अब यहाँ पे आ जाओ, ये जो क्वेश्चन एक तो देख रहे हो, इट इज कॉल्ड प्रॉप्ड कैंटिलीवर बीम। प्रॉप्ड मतलब यू नो, सपोज दिस इज द कैंटिलीवर बीम, ओके, it is subjected to load, any load, so we can find out the reactions values, moment or reaction, by using the equilibrium equation. But that means it is the case of determinate problem. Okay, now if a support, additional support is given anywhere in the cantilever, then it will make the structure indeterminate. Okay, that means what? That means for this support a reaction will be considered, and this reaction we cannot find using the equilibrium equation. Okay, using the equilibrium equation we are not able to find out this additional reaction. That's why in consideration of this additional support, so the structure will become indeterminate, and if it is asked to find out the reaction at the support, So we have to consider, apart from equilibrium equation, we have to think, okay? And in this case, this additional support, which will make the structure indeterminate, so it is called prop. And if this additional prop is provided, then the cantilever is called propped cantilever beam. Okay. In this case, what is the reaction? How you can find out? Okay. You can follow, it is given in book. This is the another problem. Okay. This is the another problem. So these two problems you try to follow. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
tomorrow we will discuss, right? Okay. But you should try. You should try to follow the book and try to understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.